So I'm vlogging because I'm alone in the house. So what I'm doing now is I want to make some shrimp with some rice and some edamame. That's what I'm gonna eat because I'm starving. I just wrote an exam, had an exam like for a good chunk of the day. So we're gonna eat now. The thing is, this is my first time cooking shrimp. I've had it a bunch of times, but I've never done it myself. I'm nervous. The instructions are not very clear. My roommate normally cooks them, but she said that they were relatively easy. Like soon as I just like thaw them and cut off the tails, then I'll be okay. But I'm just scared about the thawing and the cutting off the tails part because these instructions are just confusing and like literally don't make sense. Like it's like 2 steps and it's like, okay, I need more details. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna fix my hair. I might put it down because I kind of have a headache. I have a lot of hair. It kind of looks crazy right now. I'm just gonna go for it and literally just do what this says, even though it doesn't tell me how long I need to run it under cold water for. I'm just gonna dump these into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, it's set to do that and then keep it in there for like 2 minutes. Maybe in that time it's gonna be like thawed. I don't know. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make myself some rice. Good 1/4 cup of rice for myself. I'm just gonna put that edamame into here because yesterday my rice cooker low-key didn't work well because it was like there wasn't a lot of rice in there because it was literally rice for like 1 person. That is just gonna go on straight away. Hopefully this works out. I'm a little nervous. I feel like this is so uneventful. So I literally put my vegetables in there. I kind of regret doing that, you know? Whatevs. Okay, I'm back. Looking kind of crazy, but the shrimp is thawed. I'm about to put it in. It's about to get really insane up in here. Okay, so we've switched positions. I don't know how hot I'm supposed to do this pan. I'm just going for it, honestly. I'm gonna add butter. Kind of regret adding that much oil, but can't hurt. There's just a little butter in there. We just got some butter and oil going, and now that that's melted, I'm just gonna put these babies in there. Do I have little tongs? I'll just use a fork. Okay, this pan needs to be way more hot than it is. In the meantime, I'm gonna season these. And just a little bit of salt. Don't want to be too salty, you know what I mean? Obviously some pep. And some garlic. Lots of garlic because I freaking love it. Ooh, she's getting hot. Got some chili flakes in there. Also just gonna like mix that up. Get it going. My rice literally just finished up, so that's good. I'm honestly just gonna cook these until they look the way that they normally do. Because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. But they're already pre-cooked, so like I literally could eat them like raw if I really wanted to. Well, I shouldn't really say pre-cooked and then say raw, but like, you know what I mean? Like I literally could eat them after I just thawed them up. Do I want to put anything else on this is the real question. Hopefully this tastes good. I'll put some paprika on it too. I literally feel like I put paprika on everything. It's just the Hungarian in me, I feel like. I'm gonna turn the pan down a bit. I feel like you literally cannot see anything I've been doing, but that's how they look right now. Honestly, I just hope that it tastes good because I'm hungry now. Like now that I can like smell this, I'm like, okay, where's my plate? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, my camera is so crooked right now. Things are coming together. Me putting my hair up really was pointless because it's not even up anymore. So, cheers to that, but now I'm done. Everything is off. double check, you know? I think I'm gonna add some parsley to this just to like make it look cute. Just gonna let that cool for a sec. Okay, this is how she's looking. Now, because I realized that normally I do my edamame with like olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, but I did my edamame with the rice, which I have never done before. Like, I really just said, F it, let's try anything today. So I am gonna put just a little bit of it in it, and then I'm gonna mix it all up, and then I'm probably gonna eat. That's the plan. Not too much olive oil. I love how this olive oil has the spout. Game changer. Game changer. It's just so much more steady and controllable. See that? A little bit of pepper. I hate this stupid thing. Let's mix her up. Okay, at least all the spice from like the shrimp is getting on the rice too. So like I'm kind of into that. Okay, now it really just kind of looks like a mess, but here she is. She's hot though. Love that for me. Hopefully this tastes good. I mean, I'm kind of just assuming that I nailed it, but who knows? I'm a little scared. I mean, should I taste her on camera? I honestly would do a taste test right now, but I would want to do a taste test with the shrimp, and I only have 9 pieces of shrimp, if we remember, and I'm trying to eat all 9 of those while I'm cuddled up on the couch watching Modern Family. So not to be dramatic, but click in the description to find out how this meal turned out. Welcome to some lunch. I'm making this vegan chickpea cauliflower dish. I'm so excited for it. So yeah, it's super easy and I'm just gonna get into this. I don't like to rinse my cauliflower at first. I like to cut it and then rinse it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cauliflower is kind of weird to cut, so what I do is, first things first, I literally cut it in half. So I cut it in half, so it's like that. I'm trying to think if I want to make all of this cauliflower right now, if I just want to make half of it. The recipe asks for 1 whole head, but because it's just me eating, I think I'm just gonna do half of it. Because I can't decide what I'm gonna do with the cauliflower right now, I am just going to open up these chickpeas and I'm just gonna rinse them and drain them in this little strainer. And then I'm going to pat them dry and then put them on my baking sheet. So I'll be back when I do that. So because I'm only doing half of this recipe, I am just gonna only do half of the chickpeas as well. So I'm just resealing that and putting it in the fridge. I'm literally just gonna like pat them dry in here. Like that's just what I do. So I'm just gonna put my chickpeas on this tray. Just rinse my cauliflower. Gonna put it on this thing too. Okay, so normally I would like mix this up in a bowl, but I don't really have a big bowl with me. So I'm just gonna mix it up on the thing. So what you're gonna need is some salt. I'm using some like rock salt just to be a little different. I don't know if that's actually what the recipe calls for. I honestly cannot remember. And then some pepper. And then some olive oil. Not too much though. Just enough to kind of get like them all dressed. So like 2 tablespoons probably. And now I'm just gonna mix this up a bit. Again, it's more ideal to kind of do it in like a bowl. So if you have a big bowl, I definitely recommend doing it like that. Now that I've gotten them all mixed up, I'm just gonna kind of go like this, spread them out. And now I'm just waiting for my oven to preheat. So I'm making this dish for like leftovers. So I'm kind of meal prepping this dish, like not for the whole week, but literally just for like today and tomorrow. That's what I call meal prepping, I guess. So anyways, I'm just gonna make like half a cup of rice for myself because that's like probably enough for today and tomorrow. And I'm just gonna wait for this oven to preheat and then these babies are gonna go in. Okay, so I've rinsed my rice and now I'm gonna do like half a cup of chicken broth and half a cup of water. What I love about this dish is that it's nice and spicy, and the sauce to it is just so delicious. It's also very versatile. Like, you can do it with rice, you can do it with quinoa. I've done it both ways. I personally like the rice a little bit better, but to each their own, obviously. Okay, so let's get started on this sauce. So I already have some fresh ginger chopped, and then it calls for this coconut stuff, but apparently an equivalent to that is soy sauce, and I really, really like it with it. So I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of sriracha, then half a tablespoon of maple syrup. Also keep in mind that the measurements that, okay, I'm gonna put these in. Okay, so I set a timer for 20 minutes. Back to what I was saying. Please keep in mind that the measurements that I'm doing is for like half what the recipe calls, so just in case. Anyways, half a tablespoon of sesame oil. And then 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Make sure to shake it up a bit before using it. And then, since sadly I forgot to get garlic cloves at the grocery store, I'm just gonna be using my garlic powder. And since it asks for like 2 cloves, I'm just gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon because that is the equivalent to 1 clove. Okay, so now I'm just gonna mix it up. So now our sauce is complete. So this is what it is looking like right now. And yeah. Okay, so it just came out, and now I'm just gonna put on the sauce, and I've put my oven to broil because now I'm gonna broil it for about 6 to 7 minutes. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've mixed it all up. Looking and smelling delicious. I wish you guys could smell this right now. Now I'm just gonna pop it into the oven. And now it is fresh out the oven. Woo! I'm obsessed. And now my rice is ready. On a real note, shout out to my rice cooker because she really just does the job every single time. Here is the finished product. I'm literally so hungry. I cannot wait to eat this. I also like to pair it just with a little lemon wedge because I just feel like it just really takes everything there. But yeah, this is the finished product, you guys. And let me know if you guys try it out.